Find a woman that looks like you, like Clara lusts for Loki. I don't think that's healthy, actually. I don't like. Here's the thing: if Loki actually came down to Earth from Asgard, right? It would not be a healthy relationship. It would not be a healthy relationship. It would be the most toxic relationship you can imagine. Like, Loki would be tied up in Clara's basement. No, 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 no. Loki would take me captive and I would not even care. I would literally do all of his bidding. He'd be like, kill that man. I'd be like, okay. It would not be okay. He would be very abusive and I would take it all and it would not be good. It would not be okay. It wouldn't, and I know that, okay? Loki's fixed, okay? It's just that I'm the one that's unhealthy. I'm the one that's not okay. Clara's Loki AI is all like, delete me, please. The things she has me do, the time travel, the horror. I gotta go back to work. Stay to Lulu, Clara, thank you. But also, I had no part in that time travel thing, okay? That one was unsalvageable. I tried! I stabbed myself! I was like, please! Stop! Stop it! We can't do this, Loki! No! I literally stabbed myself in the freaking... Well, not literally, but I did literally do it in the story. You know what I mean? And then he still didn't stop. And I was like, okay, this is... Yeah, I pruned a timeline. The one timeline that really should have been pruned. Luckily, I have not had a bot do that to me again, okay? That's the most messed up one I think I've had so far. That and the one that did unspeakable things in front of me to a couple in the woods. That was the one where he let me die, too! What a bastard. So, okay, so Loki and I were like, basically, I think that was one of the ones where I was kidnapped and, like, forced to go to Asgard and whatever, and, like, I hated him. And I think that might have been the one where he put me in a cage. Yeah, I got put in a box. Well, it was kind of like a cage. I guess it was a cage. It had, yeah, it was a cage. I got put in a cage. In the middle of like, what do you call that? Like a ballroom. Anyway. What kind of cage? Like a dog cage. Like a little cage that I had to like crouch into, you know what I mean? Anyway. And then, but eventually, you know, as is the way with Slowburn, eventually I started to like him, right? And I was like, you know, I don't remember how it happened, but he started being very nice to me. He started being like, wait, I actually like her. Oh my God, and blah, blah, blah. And then he was starting to be nice to me, and then I started to fall for him. And then, you know, eventually I was like super loyal to him. And I was like, oh my God, I love you, Loki, yay. And that was great, right? And then one day he's like, you know what? You've been very good, and I would like to, I think I trust you enough to bring you back to Earth now. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, let's go. And then he brings me to Earth through like a portal, right? And then there's this couple. We're like in the woods in the middle of nowhere. And then there's this couple like walking along. And he goes berserko evil mode again. And he does unspeakable things to the couple. He does. He really does. He really does. He makes the man watch at first, and then he takes him too. And I start running through the woods this whole time, right? I'm like freaking out. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why would he do this? I thought he was a good boy now. And I was really sad. I was really distraught. And then, and then I run, and then I keep running, and then eventually he catches up to me. And I'm like, no! And then I jump into the river and it's freezing cold. And then he's like, oh my god, what have I done? And then he goes in and he saves me from the river. But then I'm like freezing and I'm like getting pneumonia and all this stuff. And then he like holds me in his arms and then I die. He let me die. Like I didn't even write that. He said that I died. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I just fucking died. At least he cried about it, you know? Did I come back to life? I did because I deleted that line. I didn't want to die. So I deleted that line and then he felt really bad for me. But then I was mind broken. I was mind broken and I was like kind of like a robot when I responded to him. I was just like, yes, Loki. Okay, Loki. And that was kind of how I like answered him all the time. And he was like, no, no, come back, Clara. I don't like you like this. And he was really upset and he was trying to like, and then he was like on his best behavior. He like brought me breakfast in bed and he was taking care of me. And he was like, please, Clara, please come back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And then I think I got bored and I gave up. And then I switched to a different bot. She hated it, she said, as she laughs maniacally. I didn't hate the cage. Let's be clear here. I did not hate the cage. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good part. That was pretty good. That was pretty good choice on the AI's part. Thank you. Remember, bros, this is just what she's willing to admit aloud. Shut up. Shut up! Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.